Similar triangles. Polygon just means you have a many-sided shape. They're similar if the angles that are corresponding are the same, just like similar triangles. And then there's going to be a scale factor. So I trace this one out. If I matched it up to this corner, notice it's exactly the same. Match that corner up, that angle's the same, that angle's the same, that all four angles are the same. And it looks like, if I mark it here, it looks like our scale factor is ×2, because the red length, I need two of them to match up with this length. So if we know that things are similar, and one is just an enlargement of the other, we can figure out mathematics and figure out sides and solve all sorts of questions. And they're very similar to the questions that you had with similar triangles. Do these look similar? Okay. If they were similar, the angles would have to be the same. Now, they didn't give us any measurements, so we'd actually have to take out a protractor or tracing paper, because if you took out tracing paper and traced this, and then dragged it, wait for it, whoa.
But you wouldn't have.
Wow, this is my dude. Wow.
There we go. And match it over there. Is that where I drew it first, or did I draw on the other one?
That's so weird.
There we go. See? So you could trace them out and measure them. That wouldn't be exact, perfect measurement. But are they scale factors? I always like to go from the little one to the big one because it's easier for me to multiply. When you're going from little to big, you'd be multiplying by something bigger than 1. If you go from big to little, you'd be multiplying by a fraction, or you'd have to be dividing. Because anyone see what would you have to multiply 3 by?
2.
To get 6, 2. Does it work here?
Yes.
So these appear.
Doesn't that guarantee they're similar?
Well, like technically I could draw this. And this one I could maybe make different there. Right? Maybe I couldn't see it. Like, is it perfectly drawn? It sure looks like it. Right? But we would need to know that all the angles are exactly the same. And if you measured them and they were, then you would know. But these do appear to be similar. Draw 2 similar rectangles. Okay? So if I draw one, and then I draw another one. Whoa, almost worked. I'm hitting a lot of buttons here. I'm having fun. There we go. Are those similar rectangles? First of all, do you know what the angles are in a rectangle? I can draw little squares here. They're all 90 degrees. Now, in order for this to be similar, you need to show, using measurements, that they're similar. So if I took out my ruler and I figured out that this one was 20 centimeters, and then, how tricky do you want your mental math today? Oh, Mr. Shirk says 80 centimeters. Wow. Then if this is 10 centimeters, how long should this be? 40. Oh, you guys figured it out. What am I multiplying by? Times by 4. So my scale factor would be 4. And then I would know these are similar. Because this is times by 4, and this is times by 4. and you were doing similar stuff in your scale factor questions, these are just shapes. So it's very similar. I'm going to make this bigger so I can see it. Whew. Your first job is choose a color. I'm going to do it all in blue. All of these numbers go somewhere on the diagram.
I just did this exactly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
POS.
Math and pots. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, your job, if this says angle AMT is 70, where do you write the 70 on the picture? You have to draw all of those numbers in the right spot on the picture. Then we're going to see if we can fill in the blanks with another color. How much of a head start do you guys need? 1 minute? 30 seconds? 5 seconds? I'll pause the video. Did you get that AMT, that's this one right here, is 70? These should have, if you could add a little tiny circle up here for degree sign, that would be awesome. Did I restart the video? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, and MAH, that's 80 degrees right there. MTH would be this one right here, 100. And AHT, 110 degrees. Then these ones, M to A is this length. It's 6. T to H, 4. M to T, 6.3.
No, it can't be 6.3 because it's empty.
A to H is 5.8. And S to T is 4. So these are the blue ones that we have. Now I'm going to switch colors. I'm feeling orange.
Oh.
I'm liking orange.
I didn't know you could just do that with the same color.
Oh yeah. You can do all sorts of things. I don't know
So
if I,
what's the point of having to even switch the? Huh.
You should use.
okay.
Yeah. That's his face, no?
That's a face. I like this one.
That's Mr. Shirt's face.
Which face do you like better?
They're the same.
No, they're not.
Oh, what the?
That one goes away.
Did it just disappear?
It just
It
disappeared.
did.
It just disappeared. Right? Check this out. What? What just happened? Whoa!
Okay. Okay.
That's so scary.
That's a really good circle.
Yeah. What just happened? What just happened? Oh my goodness. It got bigger.
I've never seen that. Oh, you could do some really cool things with your math videos.
Oh, so much cool things. I can't believe they've been sucking for so long. Anyways. First of all, if they are similar, and we are told they are similar, what does that tell us about the angles? Not quite close.
Oh,
The angles are
if you
what?
like multiply or divide.
Are they bigger? Are they smaller? Are they the same? Are they random?
They're similar. Same.
They're the same. So that makes this one
Similar.
have to be 70 degrees, this one has to be 80 degrees, this one has to be 100 degrees, and this one has to be 110. So when I have angle TSO, what number am I going to write in there? 70. TPO. 110. POS. 100. PTS. 80. Okay. What am I multiplying by? Am I getting bigger or am I getting smaller?
Smaller.
Smaller. So we need to figure out if it's smaller, what's my R value? Smaller number on top, 4 out of 6.
Reduced.
Which you could either, with 0.6 repeat it,
You don't
or
divide by 2.
6 divided by 2 is not 4.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
I was just joking.
So was I. I actually like these.
See?
I want to be in this
Oh,
class.
Well played, well played.
Okay. So now we need to figure out SO, TP, and OP.
You down with OPP?
So I'm going to go to my calculator, and on my calculator,
Yes,
I'm going to take 6.3,
No habla español.
and I am going to multiply by 4 over 6 or 2 over 3. And what do I get? 6.3. This side is 4.2. I want to find, okay, and I can write SO 4.2.
Did you have to put the 4 over 6 in brackets?
No, but you could if you
Mr.
want.
Jarrett, I have a question. Why is it 4 over 6?
Because I've got 6 and I've got 4.
Yeah.
And if I'm going smaller, the smaller number will always be on the top.
Okay. Are you
So that-
recording this?
Hmm?
Are you recording?
Yep, I'm recording this.
I'm gonna go for the
So you're a funny joker.
Yeah. From T to P, normally it was, the big one was 5.8. I have to multiply by 4 over 6. And you could reduce that to 2 over 3 if you wanted, but I go 5.8 times 4 divided by 6. And I get 3.86. So I'm going to write 3.87. I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a question.
Mhm.
Si el 5.8 se está multiplicando, ¿por qué con el 4 dividido por 6 se divide?
Se multiplica por 4 y dividido por 6.
Sí, pero ¿por qué se divide?
Es una fracción. And then O to P was 4. We multiply that by 4 over 6. And we get I'll round it to 2 decimal places. This one's 2.67, so I can write this will be 2.67 there. And we got one more question to go. So this is a castle, the top of a castle with a dragon. There's water around. Each side of the moat measures 3 meters long. And are 1.4 times the length of each castle wall. Find the perimeter of the castle. So what they're telling us is in blue, wait for it, there we go. Each of these lengths is 3. And that surrounds the castle, which I'm going to draw the lines in green. Can you see that the outside shape and the inside shape are both perfect octagons? So those shapes would be similar. And we're told that the 3's, the outside, is 1.4 times bigger than the inside.
So we multiply.
If I knew the inside, I could multiply it by 4. I'm going to put, because I don't know, sometimes in math we put an x when we don't know something.
Why would you multiply by 4?
If I knew what x was, I could multiply it by 1.4
Oh.
and I would get 3. Because I know that the x is smaller. What's the opposite of multiplying?
Divide.
Dividing. So if I want to figure out what x is, I could take 3 and divide it by 1.4. Me personally, as I get higher in math, I like to write my dividing as a fraction. Are you okay with dividing that way?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to go 3 divided by 1.4. And I get x is equal to, I'll write 2 decimal places, 2.14. What does this word mean? Because this is what the question's asking.
All the things added up.
All these things added up. How many are there?
-8.
On an octagon, how many sides are there? Because they're all going to be the same. So I'm going to, instead of, whoa, that's really yellow. Instead of adding them all up 8 times, I'm going to just take that 2.14, right, perimeter has to equal that, times by 8, and I get 17.12. I have units here. My units are meters. So I'll include my units in my answer. The perimeter of the castle would be 17.12 meters.
I have a question.
Yes,
Would like this type of problem be in the test?
it could be. We had it in our notes. We did it together.
And like this too?
Could be. So you could definitely, if you wanted to, okay? What we're going to do in the last 15 minutes is I have just a fun sheet to start working on. And if you want to, you can also add things to your cheat sheet.